work in concert, work in synergy, so that we can unlock the potential that exists in our continent and also be able to meaningfully contribute to the progress and the prosperity of the world by making our contribution to world trade, world commerce, and world enterprise. Our path into a digital economy will require us to proceed beyond our considerable achievements in identity management in order to transition from unique identity registration into a fully functional and secure national digital identity management system. A trusted, all-inclusive digital identity system is indispensable in digital governance. This conference, therefore, is quite timely insofar as it takes place while the government is deliberating the implementation of a civil registration and vital statistics system that meets the imperatives of a new digital era. The new system must be able to assign unique personal identification numbers at birth to all persons born in Kenya, upgrade the current national identity card into a national digital identity management system, and adopt the most sophisticated advanced passenger information solution to address the entry and exit of our borders and ports. I challenge all participants, especially identity management practitioners from Africa, to collaborate with Kenyan colleagues in sharing their experience, strengthening thought leadership, and exploring possible innovations to achieve greater integrity and efficiency in this sector. I also encourage industry experts to generously share their insights and apply their unique expertise in digital public infrastructure in order to generate solutions that will enhance the entrenchment of data sovereignty, both in Kenya and throughout Africa, as we learn from best practice across the globe. Data privacy for registered persons is an essential component of our public mandate, and we must take every possible measure to safeguard it at all times. We operate in an environment of escalating resource constraints, and yet, at the same time, we cannot postpone or downgrade our identity management endeavors. Our development partners, therefore, have an opportunity to explore possible areas of collaboration with our state departments for immigration and citizen services to support our identity management programs. And I want to say here that we're looking at all options when we are discussing resource constraints, among them public-private partnerships, joint ventures, and other interventions that will bring the private sector to provide public service in a manner that is affordable and in a manner where there is shared outcomes, shared profits, and bringing the expertise and professionalism of the private sector into the delivery of public goods and services. I also want to address myself to one or two other issues that could come in the way of the delivery of what we are discussing in this meeting. Climate change is a huge component of what influences the availability, the deployment of public goods and services. When governments have to divert resources that are meant for the delivery of public goods, including education, including water, including health, and sometimes including the subject of digital ecosystem, to be able to provide for the vagaries of what climate change has visited on us, we need to have a conversation. And I want to say those of us from the continent of Africa, we want to have a candid conversation on how we can leverage on the huge resources we have, especially energy resources, from wind, from solar, from hydro, from geothermal, to be able to sort out the big question of energy that is influencing world development.